Hello everyone, my name is Megan and I will be discussing how fisheries negatively affect coral reefs. Coral reefs face many threats that are associated with fishing practices around the globe. Damage caused to coral reefs can affect the habitat, its inhabitants, and nearby ecosystems. As seen here, fishing nets can get caught onto coral reefs, causing them harm, creating cascading effects in our oceans. There are many different ways that commercial fisheries negatively affect coral reef habitats. This picture helps capture how easily coral reefs can be destroyed daily through the dropping of an anchor. The anchor dropped from above causes coral reefs to break apart and die, ruining the reef and degrading the home of many reef species. This photo looks into another factor affecting the reefs, also known as overfishing. When fisheries exploit large amounts of reef species, coral reefs will start to decline. Fish and other reef species help to keep the reef healthy, and without them, the health of the reef will start to collapse. When reef fish disappear due to overfishing, coral reefs will start to be overrun by algae, as seen in this photo, killing off coral reefs and leaving them vulnerable. Reef fish keep the coral reef healthy by grazing algae, keeping levels in check, but without them, algae will quickly overrun the ecosystem. The domination of algae can cause large amounts of coral mortality through oxygen depletion and diseases. Other destructive fishing practices affecting coral reefs include dynamite fishing, which include using explosives underwater to catch dead fish that rise to the surface. This fishing method is done by coral reefs, often shattering the reef into pieces, causing irreversible damage to the coral reef ecosystem. Corals can take decades to regenerate from an explosive fishing event. Bottom trawling is also a common destructive fishing method that destroys coral reefs. Weighted nets are dragged across the seafloor, damaging whatever it comes into contact with, killing off coral reefs, seagrass beds, sponges, and rocky formations. Habitat degradation will cause fish and other species to die off drastically, affecting food webs and the health of the ocean environment. With corals already at risk from climate change, added stressors like overfishing and pollution of fishing gear can increase the change of coral bleaching, which is due to corals' symbiotic algae expelling due to increases in environmental stress. Fishery practices have major effects on coral reefs, and without proper management, reef habitats and reef inhabitants will be gone sooner than we think. These are my references. Thank you for listening.